top that on top of, I had a listener who reached out to me and reminded me, reported to me, that Minnesota has windmills. And I'm like, yeah. Pennsylvania's got windmills, and they still work. Alaska, this person reported to me, has windmills. Finland has windmills. Siberia has windmills. And I'm like, yeah, I know. How is it that Texas's windmills don't work? Siberia has windmills. And I had to remind them that, look, the reality is that they have smart people there. They have people who said, hey, it's going to be cold. We should probably put a heating element in to make sure that they don't freeze, or keep them moving so it doesn't freeze. Do something to make sure that, we do deal with this. I mean, it's vision, it's foresight, it's regulation, it's thoughtful governance, it's thinking down the road. Not hooray for me, the hell with everybody else. And look, the Texas situation, as I pointed out yesterday, much more complicated than just the windmills, which Fox News wanted you to believe was the reason that all of this happened. It's all the windmills. When the reality is it failed because they didn't. Oh Jesus! They didn't bother to insulate the natural gas pipes, because most of the energy that they get, oddly enough, is from gas. It's from the natural gas. So if you freeze up the transmission lines, you have no power. They also didn't have sufficient storage. They didn't have enough to warm up the pipes. They didn't have enough to get the... I mean, it's crazy, but you stop and you think about just how much neglect, how much idiocy. The fact that they didn't do what people for a couple of decades now have been saying you need to do. This didn't just happen.